Hey, what's up everybody? It's Christian with Reaper Disc, and today we're going to be talking about the Aura Pathfinder from Thought Space Athletics. The Pathfinder is the go-to mid-range in Thought Space's lineup, one that they say can be used for just about anything with just about any angle. When I was out testing out the disc, I did find this to be for the most part true. I was able to get it out into an open field, plenty of airspace to see how it flew, and I'm impressed. So when I first started throwing this on hyzer angle, I did notice that it did get a little bit of flip up and rode pretty well laser straight. I wasn't throwing this incredibly hard, probably at about 65%, but just about what I would throw it if I needed a controlled flip up shot in the woods. So it did flip up to flat and rode perfectly straight for the entire flight when released like that. It had a nice soft finish, never really got back to hyzer, never got all the way over to anhyzer angle, nothing like that. It wasn't going to get a ton of ground play. It landed soft, it landed flat, and just kind of nestled where it hit. When I threw the disc flat, it never really got all the way over onto an anhyzer angle, but it did have a decent amount of left to right movement. Like I said, it just kind of kept gliding over to the right before starting to straighten back out and fade just a tiny little bit at the end. But for the most part, it just had a lot of left to right movement without getting all the way over to anhyzer angle. When I did release the disc on anhyzer, it did move a lot left to right, and the glide really started to kick in and carry the disc forward as it continued to travel. Because I didn't want to just turn it and burn it over into the ground, I did kind of give it a little more height, maybe a little more than I should have, but it did utilize all of the airspace that I gave it, and it moved, like I said, left to right a lot while the glide continued to carry it forward until eventually it did stall out and kind of fall back down to the ground. But either way, it never really felt like it was too uncontrollable. It didn't want to turn over into a cut roller out of my hand, and it didn't want to just have some crazy fade to it, something that's going to make it unpredictable once it hits the ground, whether it's going to flare skip or cut roll. Typically, whenever it landed, it was landing soft, it was landing kind of more in a straight line than anything else, and ultimately that leads me to believe this is going to be a very controllable disc. Especially something that you're going to want to carve up some nice tight wooded fairways to. So, what do you guys think about the Aura Pathfinder? Do you guys think it's something you can use? Drop me a comment down below. Let me know. And if you want to find one, head over to reaperdisc.com. They have plenty of these and multitudes of other disc and awesome apparel to go choose from. And again, I'm Christian with Reaper Discs, and we'll see you guys in the next video.